Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna teach you my favorite Hendrix intro out of all of them. This is the one of my favorite tunes as well. Top 3 favorite tunes. Let me know what your favorite Hendrix tunes are in the comments below. While you're down there, I appreciate you subscribing, clicking the bell notification for Marty Music, the thing I do right here. All right, let's break it down. All right, so we're in E flat tuning, so half step down, but I'll just refer to everything as if it was natural. We're gonna start with a B chord. So right there on the 7th fret, Hendrix would use his thumb like that. I prefer this way. Some of my favorite licks right there. So we start with the hit. And a classic Hendrix thing, we're bending the 9th fret G string, then 7B, 7 high E. Then I'm using ring finger for 10th of the B whole step bend. And he bends it up to the pitch, and he lets it slowly come down natural. So it comes down, and then he goes to that. It's classic pentatonic, 7th fret. So 7B, 9, 7, 9. And there's going to be lots of little kind of micro bending going on. So that 7th fret G. So from the hit. Now the hits underneath, bum, ba-dun, bum, ba-dut. But if you're playing this intro, you can't do the ba-duts because the licks are over that. But you can do the downbeat. So right into another hit. And so some nice double stops here. 7th fret G and B, and then up a whole step, so G and B on the 9th. A little bending. Off, on. So from the top. So I'm from this. Another delicious lick. So, just straight pentatonic. It's on the A string, 7, 9. Then D string, 7, 9, A. So then you got to go over to the G and D and play 7, 9 on the G to D. Okay, from the top. Real slow now. Another hit. Another favorite lick. These are all favorite licks here. So we're doing the hit, G bend on the 9, 7B, 7 high E. And then now we're going to the high E 10. It's all minor pentatonic. we're just going. If it was very square, it would be. But just so much character, you know, in the personality and the way it's being bent and the nuance. So. Boo-da-da-boo-be-doo-be-doo. So what I'm doing, another thing I just noticed here is I've always been with my ring finger. I never been with my pinky. Some other guys do. I never do. So I'm not going to start now. But I actually transitioned to my pinky from that. But that's just what I noticed there. You can keep it ring. You can do ring, pinky, hybrid, whatever works. Keep it ring finger. Switch to pinky, whatever works for you. All right, let's go from the top again. So then we get another hit. Another awesome lick. We do the hit. Then we're going to cover the 7th fret high E and B together. So we're doing high E to B. Then I'm getting 10 on the B after that. Then I'm hitting 9 on the G. Then back to 7 on the B. So back to the 9, G up, whole step bend. Release to the 7 of the G. Then 9 on the D. Back to 7 on the G. All right, now from the top. And that is the intro. Next, we quiet it down a little bit for this little piece right here. And so we're covering the A and D string on the 7th fret, and we're hitting them both. But I'm hammering on 7 to 9 on the A string, but that D string's with it. That's a hammer. Then, so you think of it like this. You know, A to D. But you're hitting the string next to it with it. So right here, we're doing 7 to 9. Then we hit 7 on the D, but also the G ringing with it. That G's ringing out with it on the 7th fret as I go up to 9th on the D. Then off, then back to the 9th of the A. Then back to the 7 of the D and G. Back to 9 on the A with the D next to it. You're just always playing. So if I'm the A string, the D string's being played with it. If I'm on the D string, the G string's being played with it. So A, D, D, D. So 2 times, it goes up to 2 times on the D string 9th fret. Then it releases. So that's D string 9, 7. And then I'm hitting the low root there on the 7 of the E. Now Hendrix would be doing it with his thumb. More comfortable. I've played for so long without doing it that I'm just more comfortable not. But keep that in mind. All right, so then it repeats the same thing, but it does it a little different. Starts the same. That's all the same, but now it goes, which is 9 on the D, 7, 9 on the A. And then you grab, we're going to play this augmented chord, but we're looking at that index finger on the 7th of the A, and then 8 of the D, 9 of the G. So from the top of that, then he just starts ripping, and depending on what version you listen to, it's all, really, with all this stuff, each version is different. I'm going Band of Gypsies here. So he starts ripping in B minor pentatonic, cranks the wah pedal on, full overdrive. He's just going for it. Then he starts, then it moves up a whole step, and he's soloing in C sharp. So think of it this way. You do the lick, full crankage, B minor pentatonic over a jam. Jam's there, then it moves up a whole step. A lot of the same licks from the intro improvised in there. Then it does a real kind of weird thing where it goes up. I think of it as like the E Mixolydian scale, but he's playing it with D. So you can think of it right here. You'd have 5 on the A, 4 on the A, 2 on the A, and then I'm playing the A note right here with the 5 on the E, like that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you that. It's just right around there. It's different on every version, but it's just all on those frets I told you. You can think of it as the D and the D flat. Back to that. He's playing kind of an E blues, E Mixolydian over that part. Then it goes into another one of my favorite Hendrix isms or Hendrix licks. And that's different than the way the bass player plays it. But let's think of it this way. Now we're in A. So that lick that I just played just there is back up to A now. So you can think of that A blues box there, and I'm playing. So 2 times on the 7 of the A, then 5 of the D, back to the A. Back to that. So I'm doing it right here, the same notes right here. So boop, boop, da, boop, da, B. So that's 9 of the D, back to 5 of the D. Back to that. Then we go down this little blues thing. that blues. 7, 6, 5, 8, 5. Then I get my ring finger over to the 7 of the G, with the B in there too if you want, to the 5. Check it out. Now the bass player is doing more of this. Just it's a little different. It's still the timing. Da 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 do. That's all the same, but the bass is going right back to the octave of the root. So for guitar, it would be 7th of the D. Because we're not going B da bo bo. Instead, we go boom da bo bo. So there's a little pickup note on the 5th of the A. It would look like this. But he's improvising over that, kind of flowing in and out of parts of that lick. Another cool lick! So, there's lots of little characteristics in there, but think of it as this. Still B pentatonic, sliding up to the 9th fret of the A string. And then you've got 7 of the D, back and forth. Then I'm hammering up to the 9 of the D. 7 of the D, 9 of the A. Then I'm grabbing 10 of the E. Then 7 of the A, 10 of the E, then 7 of the E. So you're going to have to pay attention because it does it regular, then it comes in quick, you know? And you're going to want to practice along with the recording because that's the lick, but the timing, you got to know the timing along with the recording to really nail it. Right? Then eventually it goes into, once again, he's a thumber. He's a thumber. I'm not. It just goes into a blues now, which is like that B7. You've got the little D, the E cover there with the 9th fret DGB. So that's a 7 chord. Then that, you know. It doesn't exactly do that, but it's nice to know that vocal melody on the guitar. So it's all pentatonic, and I'm on the 9 and 7. 9, 9, 7, 9. On the D string. Then we go 7 on the G to 9 on the D. Then back to the D. So bum 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 bum. Then to the G, 9 to 7. So you got that, then it goes to, you know, you got... It eventually goes to the 4 chord, which would be this E boogie. So when you're rocking that 4 chord, that E, you just kind of like a blues, but you eventually just go chromatically up. So if you're on the 7th fret A, right into, so. And then it follows that same form where it goes into the C sharp, then the weird D, and he's playing an E blues mixolydian over that, then finally back through the form again. So depending on what you want to do from there, you're really just going to jam from there and go crazy. So just to recap, you've got the intro. The intro, then you've got this really cool part here. Then you've got lots of jamming in B, up a whole step. Then, soloing wise, you'd solo an E with this weird thing. Then, one of my favorite licks of all time. And then you also have this lick. So listen to it, let me know what you think, and I can always do a follow-up to this one because there's a lot of different cool versions, lots of cool stuff to dig into, technique-wise, theory-wise. So let me know. I think that's a really good start. All right, there it was. Thanks again for hanging out. If you've got a song or a technique or any kind of thing you'd like to see in a video, let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe right here to Marty Music. Thank you again so much. See you later.